Today's horoscope, Virgo February 13th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's moon can bring a secret, health, or private matter to light, or a work project to fruition. The need for extra rest and quiet or personal time becomes paramount, even though it can feel at odds with your drive toward work or health matters. Big ideas need more definition before putting them into action, but it's a potent time to see what needs doing. Circumstances push the need to arrive at a healthy balance between time for yourself and time for your chores. With this full moon in the sign just behind yours, your psychic radar is working overtime. You can have an epiphany about your true feelings on a matter or instincts about a person or project. If you've been spending much time attending to your physical needs in the material world, which is likely with current transits, your need for emotional and psychic release or escape is strong now. Doing so can help you recuperate, rest, and rejuvenate yourself. It's time to bring back a better balance to your life regarding attention to both physical and emotional health. Every zodiac sign rules different themes of life. This is why the raw energy of each zodiac sign can be tapped into whenever the moon or a significant lunation falls in that area of the wheel. Right now, we are experiencing the mighty benefits of a full moon in Leo. Leo is a fire zodiac sign that rules many matters of the heart, such as passion, art, romance, creativity, fertility, and true love. If you would like to reach the cosmos and pull any of these themes into your aura and life, you can more readily do so now. Go for it. What have you realized? Listening to your intuition has led you to the full moon in Leo. The past 6 months might have been a quieter, more reflective period. Your subconscious outlook on work may have changed. You could feel significantly differently about your work community if some co-workers grew on you. You might have used this time to keep your plans and goals to yourself. As the full moon in Leo rises, think about how you perceive your work life. Whatever comes to mind may influence how you handle work from here on out. The planetary alignment makes you expansive and friendly today. Try turning your soft underbelly towards the world instead of that hard shell and you'll be surprised at what happens. There is a tendency to get stuck in receiving mode, however, so don't forget your own needs. Use the energy to remind yourself of what you really want and don't be afraid to vocalize it. Take time out to do something just for yourself, for example, if you are a busy parent. It will help you to better help others. The essence of the expressive and creative day is around you. With this you can expect that sharing your thoughts and feelings will be especially important to you. Further, your need to be heard will likely be as strong. See about getting together with a trusted loved one and sharing what's happening for you. This is certain to make you feel much better, as well as strengthen the bonds you share. Consider writing some in your journal if this is something you enjoy. When the moon returned to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart yesterday and clashed with Pluto in your work sector, this was the monthly reminder when it comes to knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off that will be repeated every 4 weeks. Today, as a full moon and as the moon prepares to clash with the sun and the 2 planets in your work sector that are working to make their final days count, the gloves have come off. Fortunately, in the heart of the working week, an alignment between Mercury and the dwarf planet Ceres is giving you everything needed to work smarter and prioritize your time. At the same time that Mercury, the planet of communication, is just 3 days away from your relationship sector, and with the sun returning early next week with a new chapter just around the corner, the planets playing a long game are still active. Today it is a friendly aspect between Saturn and Mars that is helping to cement long-term support for friendship and relationship building. Daily Planetary Overview. The universe is reminding you that your voice and presence matter. Have you ever hesitated to share your ideas or feelings, only to later regret not speaking up? Now is the time to break free from self-imposed limitations and embrace your unique brilliance. If you have been yearning to learn something new, consider taking a class or engaging in a new hobby. Not only will this expand your knowledge, but it will also provide opportunities to connect with like-minded individuals who could become lifelong friends. On a physical level, your well-being is intertwined with your emotional state. When you take care of your body, your mind follows, and vice versa. You may feel an increased motivation to adopt healthier habits, whether through exercise, mindful eating, or simply getting more rest. A renewed focus on self-care will not only boost your energy but also enhance your ability to tackle challenges with clarity and resilience. Have you ever noticed how even small changes in your daily routine can have a profound impact on your overall well-being? Now is an excellent time to implement those positive shifts. At work, your enthusiasm and innovative mindset set you apart. This is a moment to introduce fresh ideas and take initiative. Others will be receptive to your contributions, and you may find that what once seemed like a far-fetched idea is now gaining traction. Whether it's a creative project, a career move, or a long-term aspiration, your efforts are being noticed. But while ambition is admirable, it's important to pace yourself. Overcommitting or setting unrealistic expectations can lead to burnout. Have you ever felt overwhelmed because you tried to do too much at once? By balancing drive with patience, you'll find more satisfaction in your achievements without unnecessary stress. In your personal life, this full moon presents an opportunity to clear the air and address any lingering tensions. Conversations that may have felt too delicate or difficult in the past now have the potential for resolution. When you approach discussions with honesty, empathy, and a willingness to listen, you create space for deeper understanding. Relationships flourish when built on open communication. If you have been meaning to express your feelings to someone, whether it's appreciation, an apology, or a long overdue heart-to-heart, this is your chance to do so with clarity and sincerity. Have you ever held back from saying something important, only to later wish you had spoken up? Don't let fear hold you back from meaningful connections. At the same time, you may feel a need to break free from routine and introduce more excitement into your life. A desire for spontaneity and adventure could inspire you to seek new experiences. However, be mindful of not taking on more than you can handle. Change is invigorating, but overwhelming yourself with too many new commitments can lead to frustration. Start with small, manageable steps toward the change you crave. Have you ever made an impulsive decision that you later wished you had thought through more carefully? This is a time to strike a balance between spontaneity and responsibility. Socially, you are radiating an energy that draws people toward you. Whether reconnecting with old friends or forming new bonds, your presence is both uplifting and magnetic. If you have been feeling disconnected, now is an ideal time to reach out and nurture your relationships. A simple message, a heartfelt conversation, or a spontaneous get-together could rekindle connections and remind you of the joy that comes from shared experiences. Have you ever noticed how a small act of kindness can transform someone's day? Be that source of warmth and positivity for those around you. Financially, this is a time for thoughtful decision-making. While you may feel confident in handling money matters, it's wise to assess risks carefully before making significant financial commitments. Be especially cautious about lending money or making impulsive purchases that may not bring long-term satisfaction. Have you ever made a financial decision in the heat of the moment that you later regretted? Take a step back and consider your choices with a clear and practical mindset. As this full moon illuminates the sky, it also illuminates your path forward. This is a time to reflect, realign, and embrace the next chapter with confidence and optimism. Every challenge you've faced, every lesson you've learned, has prepared you for this moment. What is one step you can take today to move closer to your goals? How can you use this energy to create positive changes in your life? Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and remember that each experience, whether joyful or challenging, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become.